Hello, everyone. Kevin Stevenson here with GetMeTheGeek.com. Today, we're going to talk about self-encrypting drives and TrueNAS. So you bought some self-encrypting drives and you want to know how to use them on your TrueNAS? Well, we're going to show you how to do that. Let's get started. All right. So first off, go to your TrueNAS documentation, and they have some great documentation on this. And so self-encrypting drives. So when you bought your drives, they're going to come in a couple of different flavors of self-encryption. Just remember, self-encrypted drives is kind of a pretty big area of conversation. So I'm just going to show you here. They pretty much support all the good stuff. And what you're going to do is go through this documentation. And in my particular case, I have the enterprise drives. So I have some Seagate enterprise drives that I am setting up. All right. So go ahead and read through this. When you use this SED utility, it's going to give you information about your drive. And so here we have where it said SED-Util-CLI scan, and it shows this. So I'm going to show you that right now. Right here, we're going to just take and copy this command. Copy it. Paste it. And there you go. So based on what you see here, we've got two drives that have no, which means they don't have they're not self-encrypting drive, and then 12 drives that say E. So we go back to our handy dandy little table here. E means they're enterprise encryption. So if you have one or two, they have the Opal, you're probably going to see Opal, more than likely. So most of your SSDs are going to have this. Otherwise, you have to go to enterprise drives for a lot of it. But let's move forward. So moving on, you want to set the password you're going to use in the global password manager in your TrueNAS. So let's flip back over here to TrueNAS. If you look at that, we're going to go to System, Advanced, SED Password, right? So we go up here to System, Advanced, and then down here, you're going to have SED Password, right? So global password for unlocking SSDs. And then you got to confirm. So you put your password in here, you put your password in here, and then you click Save. Boom. I've already done that for this computer. So we're not going to do that again, but that's all you do. All right. So now you want to go to the SED helper. Okay. So I've adjusted my screen just a little bit here so you can so we can look at the SED helper. So TrueNAS has this utility for setting up SSDs or for self-encrypted drives, and it will do a setup of all of them at one time. So you put in the SED helper command, then you click on setup, and then you put your password. I have that right here in mine. And what you're going to see is an output that looks just like this, where it's going to add the drives to self-encrypted. It's going to set up the password and set them up all in there. Now, keep in mind that I have set up most of these drives already, and then I undid a couple of them for this video. And so we're just going to go ahead and hit enter on this, and you will see it work. There you have it. So we set the passwords on those two drives. Okay. So moving back along here, and so that's setting this up. And then you can set separate passwords for each self-encrypting drive. You can check the functionality. So you go here and you do this, and it will show you that. So let me see if I can get that. Okay, and hit enter. And that's going to show you the information. You're going to see read lock, write lock, and lock on reset. And that's all there is to setting up self-encrypting drives on TrueNAS. Or just remember, if you have to reset those passwords, there is a tutorial for that down there in the bottom. We can show you that sometime too. Thanks for joining me. I'm Kevin Stevenson with GetMeTheGeek.com. If you'd like to subscribe to my channel, I'd really appreciate it. Go ahead and hit that like and subscribe if you got something out of this video. We'll see you next time.